Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 5 of our Life During Lockdown series. You are probably feeling a little bit locked in this morning. It's been just over a week for most of you. And hopefully we at the studio can help you to experience a bit of freedom of movement today during this hour. I just want to share one thought with you that really blessed me this morning, and hopefully it can remind you also, as I was reminded this morning, that in every single second of every day we have only 2 choices. So it's quite simple. We can either choose life or we can choose death. And death would probably be the way of being self-focused and fearful and irritated with circumstances and focusing on our own discomfort and worries. Life would probably be to consciously choose the way of being grateful. So I was thinking that gratitude or gratefulness is a condition of the heart. It's not dependent on circumstances. And that is where we allow ourselves to let our hearts be changed, not by what we see, but by what we truly know and believe. So may you also be blessed with this thought this morning. So this is our Friday Fun Day class. We've combined the 2 groups again. So we have our intermediate group and our essential group joining in together. I hopefully will supply to all the needs of both groups. We are going to play around with a few props, so let your kids join in also. I will modify as far as we're going. And lastly, I also just want to welcome our new subscriptions. It's wonderful to see you on the class list, and thank you so much for all of you that's referring patients or clients also to our studio. We are extremely grateful for that. So welcome. If you feel a little bit lost with terminology, just stick to the program. By the end of the lockdown series, you will be very familiar with how we do things. And nothing has to be perfect as long as you enjoy it. So let me quickly explain the class to you. What you need, I've sent out an email last night. You can maybe just check your emails every morning before the class starts. If you haven't received it, please don't stress. I will give you a minute to fetch your props. But for home props, you need quite a big bath towel. So this is a roll-up bath towel. And the bigger, the better. So it's not for sweat. We're going to use it for some exercises. Alternatively, you can use a pillow. But just make sure that it's a firm pillow so it doesn't give way under your bum. If you have props at home, like this is a medium-sized ball, this will replace the towel. So you can use any of those. Then we have 2 small hand weights. In the place of the hand weights, you can use 2 filled water bottles. So when I mailed about the water bottles, I thought it's going to be quite creative what people use for water bottles. This is more of a cycling water bottle. And then lastly, because it's our Friday Fun Day, please send us some selfies and pictures of you and your family, how you do the exercises or how setup looks like. We as a studio also want to be part of your homes, and it makes us feel much closer to you to see how you exercise because we can't see you. So share that with us. Again, don't Photoshop too much, just send it as it is. We love you as you are. And you can mail it to info at coreconceptspilates.co.za. I'm just going to repeat that, info at coreconceptspilates.co.za. Enjoy the class. Let us warm up. So we'll start again with our roll down repertoire. Our feet's going to go hip distance, like you already know. The hands just to the side of the body. The chest nice and open. And then we're going to go from breath. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, nod your chin to your chest and start rolling down. And this has become quite familiar to us during the past 5 days. At the bottom, deep breath in and just start rolling up breathing out. I think there's lots of benefits to familiarity. So we'll use our roll down repertoire as that 2 or 3 exercises that just reminds us that we are at Pilates, and we will spend the next hour focusing on our bodies and our health. Let's just do one last one. Deep breath in and cool down. As you breathe out, you stay at the bottom. Then we'll start with our fascial bounces. You can keep your knees straight, or you can have them soft, whatever feels comfortable on your spine and body. And just keep on breathing. Listen to your breath. Remember to practice a bit of nose breathing also. And bring the body to a stop. Take a breath in and roll up all the way, standing tall. 2 more variations. Deep in and a long out. This time, we place the fingertips under the toes, or you can have them on the mat, but we go for knee bends or knee bounces. Now, bending the knees is one thing, straightening them is another. So try and go to full straight knees as far as you can, stretching those hamstrings, warming up the hip, the knees, the ankles, even a little bit of the lat muscles, getting a stretch. Now keep them straight, deep breath in and roll up, breathing out. Once you're standing tall, let's take the arms up to the sky. And as you reach them up, I want you to bend the elbows. I think this would be probably a cactus arm or maybe a rugby post arm for those of you that's in Pretoria. And you can just press the arms back, opening the chest to the front. So we want to get a nice wide open chest as we stand with our arms in this position. Then we take the arms up, breathe in, and bend them, breathe out. Up, breathe in, and bend them, breathe out. We go for 3 more. Remember, we try and press the arms back. They are behind the shoulders. Second last one. And then the last one, we take the arms down the side of the body. 1 more roll down, 1 more variation, roll down all the way. Once you reach the bottom, bend the knees as much as you can, almost like you're sitting down on a chair. Float the arms up to your ears for that upper back extension exercise. Bounce your knees up and down. So while we're still warming up, just to explain the class, from the warm-up, we will go straight into an arm series using our water bottle weights or our small hand weights. Now hold it, pulse the arms back. We will combine that with a small cardio session, getting the heart rate up a bit and the blood pumping. Then we'll go straight into a nice slow stretching series. Bend forward, straighten the knees, and roll up all the way. And then the last part of today's class, we will use the small ball or towel on some mat work. Good. So grab your water bottles or your hand weights, and you can have your feet hip distance again. And we'll just warm up the arms. So we take the arms up to the ceiling, breathe in, make sure the top is closed, and then circle the arms very wide to the side. When we change the direction of our circle, we take the arms up to the side and lower them forward. Take them up, breathe in. Circle them wide to the side, breathe out. Take them up sideways, breathe in. And lower them forward, breathe out. We'll do 2 more. Deep in, listen to the breath. Oops, and circle wide. I think my one bottle is leaking. Sideways, breathe in. And forward, breathe out. One last one. Up, breathe in. Circle wide to the side, breathe out. Last one, inhale and lower it to your side, exhale. Now we'll add some footwork with this. If you find the balancing a problem, leave out the footwork. So this is a little bit more intermediate where we add a calf raise. So let's just have the hands to the side of the body. We lift the heels, breathing in, and lower them, breathing out. Lift, breathe in, oops, and lower, breathe out. Go high onto the ball of your feet as high as you can, and take it down. We're going to do 5 more calf raises. Up, lower, lift, lower. 3 more, down. 2 more, down. Last one, lower. Let's combine the arms with this. On the inhale, we take the arms to shoulder height and raise the heels. Spend a moment there, just get that feeling of elongation again. If you struggle to do both together, then just do the arms. Now lower the heels and press your arms back all the way, opening the chest to the front. So this is called chest expansion. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the arms, and exhale, lower and press back. And we'll work the shoulder through the full range of its movement. Press back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. 4 to go. Exhale, press. You can keep the bum squeezed also. Don't forget the buttock. Don't forget the core muscles. One last one. Hold it. Try and stay in that calf raise position. We call this high half toes. So keep your balance. Now turn the palms up. So the palms are facing up. You're still holding your water bottles. We bend the elbows and extend them. Bend them, extend. If you become tired, you are most welcome to take a break by just resting your heels on the floor. But keep on going with the arms. Halfway. We'll go for 4 more. 1, extend. All the time, think of growing taller and taller. 2 more. Last one. Lower the arms and lower the heels. Looks like it's raining next to me. Okay, take your feet to first position. Sorry, we're doing a bit of ballet again. And we keep the feet flat for now. Now take the arms around as if you're hugging a tree. We are all tree huggers. Or you can maybe think, no, I think this is a cyber hug for one of our family members. So we give them a nice big hug. Now inhale, open the arms, and exhale, round them again. Inhale, open. I'll just show it from the side. So we're not pulling the shoulder blades together. We're keeping the trunk stable, keeping the body dead still, and just moving the arms. Are you ready to add some leg work with this? Okay. Keep your arms wrapped around your mother or your wife, and then raise those heels again. Remember, the footwork is optional. I'm just going to lower the arms. So you're welcome to keep your heels flat. On the inhale, we bend to a plié, open the arms. And as you exhale, extend the knees and wrap your arms around the tree again. Inhale to open, and exhale, round. Inhale, 3. Exhale, squeeze the bum and the inner thighs. Exhale, inhale, 4. Exhale, up. 5. We're going for 8. 6. Good. 7. And one last one. 8. And lower the arms and the legs. Take a quick break. So this week was a hard week of Pilates. You've all worked very hard. If you've joined us the whole week, I think your body will be fully aware of some hard work. So we'll throw in some stretches in a moment. Step to second position. The feet are nice and wide. The toes are turned out. Now we take the elbows to the sides. Palms are facing up. So we bend the knees to our plié and take the arms sideways. There. As you straighten the knees, you just bring the elbows into the side again. Breathe in as you reach. Breathe out as you bend. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, bend. And lower the bum as far as you can. Remember the knee tracking. We always want to protect the knee joint. So in this specific exercise, press it wide. General rule of thumb is that your kneecap should be in line with your second toe, always. So you can have a look where your second toe is, and you just bring the knee in line with that. Last one. Straighten the arms, hold it there. Now circle the arms, 6 in each direction. But we're in a plie. The knees are bent and the thighs are burning. Now let's change direction of the circle. 4 more. 2 more. Straighten the knees and lower the arms. Beautiful. Okay, have your feet hip distance. We all have our feet flat on the mat, all 10 toes facing forward. And we will progress the exercise after every 5 reps. So we just go to a side lift, straight arm lift, palms are facing down, and then you lower the arms again. If you feel that your weights are getting too heavy, you can put them down anytime. And lower. Breathing would be inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. 2 more, then we add. Inhale, lift, and exhale, down. Good. Last one, lift, and all the way down. Now lift it and hold. Take it up. Turn the palms up. Turn the palms down. Lower the arms. Keep on going. Lift the arms. Palms up, palms down, and lower. 3. Slow on the movement. Rather do the full range of movement without weights than doing it with weights, but you don't get to that full range. Second last one. So turn the palms up, turn the palms down, lower. Last one, we add. Palms up, hold it. Now bend the elbows. Extend the elbows. Turn the palms down. Lower the arms. You don't have to remember the sequence. I will. So we go arms up, palms up. Bend the elbows. Extend the elbows. Turn the palms down. Lower the arms. Think of the weight over your feet. Be careful to lean to the heels. Have your weight slightly forward onto the ball of your feet, rather. We have 3 more sets. Palms up, bend the elbows, extend the elbows, palms down and lower. Second last one. Arms up, palms up, elbows bend, elbows straighten. Turn the palms down, lower. Are you ready for the last rep, last variation? Arms up. We'll take a break after this. Palms up. Bend the elbows, hold it there. Now bring the arms forward until you can squeeze your 2 water bottles against each other. Then you open the arms again. Straighten the elbows. Turn the palms down. Lower the arms. Good. 4 more sets. Last 4. Arms up. Palms up. Elbows bend. Elbows forward. Back, straighten the arms, turn the palms down and lower. There's a reason why we're doing it slow. So if you're familiar with the repertoire, don't rush the movement. Arms up, palms, bend the elbows, bring them forward, take them sideways, extend, palms down, lower. Second last one. Turn the palms up. Bend the elbows, keep them high, bring them forward. Take them sideways again. Slowly straighten them, palms down and lower. Last one, promise. Arms up, palms up, elbows bend, elbows forward. Wide arms, straighten them, Turn the palms down and lower, and just circle the shoulders. Great. Change direction of your circles. You can put your water bottles down, put them out of the way so you don't step on them. So they're out of your way. And we're going for a 90 second cardio session. So we have our legs together. I'll give you two options. So the one is we're going to have our hands on the hips. We bend the knees. Then we just step to the side. You touch lightly with your big toe and you step back. And you step to the other side and you step back. But you keep your knees bent. So we'll do one more to each. If you don't like jumping, that's the way you do it. If you want to have more of a workout, we're going to a squat jump. So we go jump, 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 in, out. So that's option 2. You're welcome to try any of those. 45 seconds. Here we go. This is where I'll have to really time. Keep on going. So you either step or you jump. And have a soft landing. If you're jumping, soft landing on the toes. We have 15 seconds to go. The quads should be burning, the heart rate increasing. And last one, and pause. Just shake the legs out. Whew, well done. Okay, 3 roll downs. In between, we'll do a stretch. Take a breath, nod your chin, roll forward. And just to give the arms a bit of a release, let them hang freely and let momentum just circle them. So you just circle them sideways. Change direction of your circle. And now swing them forward and back. Big, happy swings. Last 2. Bring them to a stop. Take a breath in, straighten the knees fully, feel the hamstring stretching, and roll up all the way. Second roll down, inhale. Exhale, roll forward. We're not going to spend time at the bottom. We'll just take a deep breath, roll up. The variation is when we're standing. We take the right arm up and we side bend to the left. And we switch arms. Inhale, take the left arm up and exhale, bend over to the right. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend over. Don't forget to take a few pictures. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend over. We take both arms up. Interlace your fingers, stretch the arms up as high as you can. Then take those arms a little bit behind your head. Careful not to bring your head forward. You want to keep the head still, but take the arms back. And then we think of a back bend that a child can do. So you're just pressing your chest bone forward and see if you can reach the arms as far back as you possibly can. Then we stand up tall, lower the arms. Last roll down, breathe in and roll down, breathing out. Deep in and all the way up on the exhale for our second 45 seconds of cardio. Okay, so option one for those that don't want to jump, we'll do a back lunge. So we step back. So we go lunge back and up, Change legs, lunge back. If you feel wobbly or unbalanced, please hold onto a chair, a table, a couch, your child, doesn't matter. So that's a stepping lunge backwards. For those that want to do some jumping, we'll do lunge jumping. So we go lunge, change, lunge, lunge, lunge. Ready, let's go. 45 seconds, here we go. You either step or you jump. Those who jumps, make sure you land light on the ball of your feet. Toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel. Good. Keep on going. Let the heart rate climb. Want to get the pulse rate up. Shoo. Don't stop now. Don't stop. There's 10 seconds left. Keep on going. Oh, 3 more jumps. Last jump. Woo. I hope you are exhausted like me. Let's have a seat on the bum. So, if you struggle to sit with your legs crossed, you can have them diamond shape, or you can sit on your pillow to raise the bum a bit. This is very comfortable for people with back issues. Rather sit on a pillow so that you can have your pelvis neutral. Just need to catch my breath. So we'll take our left hand, hold onto our right knee. Take the right arm up, bend over. Keep your sit bones grounded. So when we pull over, careful of lifting your bum. Keep it fixated to the floor. Then we take the arm sideways and we rotate backwards. But pull, use your left hand to pull yourself into rotation. As far as you can. Just take that arm back. Bring it sideways again. One more time, bend over. Keep the sit bones glued. Take it up and wide. And one last time, turn it backwards. And you think of your spine as a towel. And you're drying out that towel. You're squeezing the last drop of water out of that towel. Let's change sides. Right hand, hold left knee. Left arm up. Bend over to the right. Keep on pressing your bum down. We take the arm sideways to a half T. Rotate to the left. Use your hand to pull. So you'll feel it in your thoracic spine. Your thoracic spine is your upper and mid back. That's called your thoracic spine. Remember, let the head turn with. Turn back to center. One more time, bend over. Take it sideways and rotate to the left. Squeeze a bit more. And come back to center. Keep your legs crossed. Doesn't matter which one is over which one. We'll change them in a moment. And then we take the arms up. And for some people, we really take this position for granted. Lots of people struggle to lift their arms above 90. So having the arms up there, it's quite a gift. Enjoy it. You will feel how the mid-back works hard to keep the spine up. We take both arms sideways. Now stretch in opposite direction. Elongate those arms. Feel as if somebody's pulling your arms out of your shoulder joint. Then we bring the arms forward to shoulder height. And from here, we do a seated roll down. We nod the chin to the chest and we curl forward. Place your hands on the mat and just slide them as far as you can. The bum can come off the mat slightly. That's fine now because we want to give the buttock a stretch. So by reaching the arms forward and pressing your chest down to the floor, you'll feel the gluteal stretching. Our bum. We've done lots of bum work this week, so they deserve a good stretch. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Walk your hands back all the way. Change your legs round. Take both arms up again, reaching tall. And think of showing your heart to the world. We all need love today. So just express some of that love by opening your chest. So open your arms wide. Reach your hands long. Bring the arms forward. Nod your chin to your chest. Curl forward. Slide the hands forward as far as you can. Get into the bum stretch again. Reach, 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 reach. 2 more deep breaths. And come up to a seated position. So now we'll go just for not confusing you all, take the same side. So figure out your left and your right. We take the left leg and bend it backwards. And the right leg is bended in. You are welcome to stay seated on your pillow, or you can do it without. I'm going to go without, but you're welcome to stay seated. Now have both hands behind you on the mat. For some of you, this is already quite an intense stretch. Just feel in this position, when you squeeze the buttock, you really tighten the bum, you'll feel that the stretch increases on your left side. So that's what we want. We want to stretch that left quadricep, hip flexor. Now keep the bum tight and press your hips forward. Press it forward as much as you can, keeping the bum connection. Now pull the shoulder blades together and let the head just hang very gently backwards as far as you feel comfortable. Nothing should feel strenuous except for the stretch in your thigh. Then slowly lower the bum, bring the head back onto the neck. One more like that. Squeeze the bum first. That's our first connection. Thrust your hips forward. Pull shoulder blades back. Let the head hang. The children can think of. So you can stick with this exercise. This one, I'm going to progress it. For those that have the flexibility, take your left arm forward. We have our right hand behind us. Same movement, squeeze the bum, thrust it forward, but now take the left arm over your head. And you try and reach the wall behind you. So now you'll feel everything on the left side stretching. Hold it, squeeze the bum, and lower it again. One more. First the bum. Thrust it forward, take the arm over your head, reach it back, reach, and let's change sides. Now we have left leg bent in, right leg bent back. If you struggle, have a pillow so that the bum is raised. First, both hands, we'll all go, both hands behind the back. Feel the connection, bum tight, hips forward, shoulder blades back, head in a comfortable position, not straining the neck, but you keep the bum. Remember, that is your powerhouse, or it forms part of your powerhouse, very important muscle of the body. Lower the bum. Last one, having the hands behind us, thrust the hips forward. Hold it. And lower. Next one will progress, so either stay like this or take your right arm forward. Just going to turn sideways so you can see me from the side. We thrust the hips forward and we take the arm over the head. And you reach that hand back to the wall, the window, the mirror, the person behind you. And take it down. One last one. Squeeze and thrust. Take the arm over Don't forget your breathing. This is such a beautiful posture to get some good breathing going. And always remember that we move from breath. If we didn't have breath, we wouldn't be able to move. So also celebrate the fact that you can breathe today. Quite something to be grateful for. And lower all the way. Great. Okay, so come up to kneeling. One more stretch and then we'll move on to some mat work. We step with our left foot forward. We have done this during the week also, so it should be more familiar. Push your hips forward, opening that right side. Okay, small variation today. We take the right arm up, but we take the left hand behind the back and try and hold your right hip. So you'll remember we've done this in standing, where you have the one hand across and the one arm up. And then we do a side bend to our left side. Side bending, and always keeping the buttock tight. You will feel how it just super intensify the stretch when we're aware of the bum. Hold that. From there, keep on holding, keep on holding. So from there, we take both hands to the inside of the left foot, both hands, and we just lean forward with our hips. Now, some of you are really flexible, you're blessed with flexibility. From here, I want you to go down onto your forearms if you can. If you can't, please don't stress. Then you stay on your hands. You can open that left knee a bit. And the idea is that you feel lots of left hip stretching, some right thigh stretching, some hamstring on the left again. Focus on the breath. And push yourself up to half kneel. Then from here, we sit back onto our heel, straightening our left leg. If the knee doesn't want to bend that far, you can support yourself with your hands and just take the bum back as far as you feel comfortable. Don't strain your knee, just go till where you can't. If you can sit down, have a seat on the heel, and then we all try and pull the left foot up, toes, and point them. And flex and point. 3 more. So now we're stretching hamstring and gliding the neural tissue. Last one. Press yourself back up to half kneel and change sides. Okay, so first we lean with our pelvis forward. Then we take our left arm up. Right hand wraps around the body, holding the left hip or bum or middle, wherever you can find a grip. And then you just side bend to the right. So even if you grab your pants or your t-shirt, that's fine. As long as you have a bit of a grip. And it's like pulling yourself into a cook sister or a pretzel. One more deep breath. Then come up to half kneel. Place both hands on the inside of that right foot and lean forward with your hips. So you will feel that the 2 sides again feel very different. Our hip joints normally restrict us in the stretch. So you just go as far as your body allow. And if it's possible for you, go down onto your forearms. So I struggle on this side. I can't fully go down. So I just take my body as far as it allows me. One more last deep breath. Press yourself up to your half kneel position. Okay, support yourself if it's necessary and push your bum back as far as you can. Once you're in your position, your maximum knee bend, then you flex the foot of the right and you point. And flex and point. Flex, point. 2 more. Flex, point. Well done. Last one. Press yourself up to your half kneel, and we'll go to a seated position on the mat. Good, everyone? So last part of the class, you will need your towel, your rolled up bath sheet, or if you have a small ball, that will replace the bath sheet, and just have your water bottles close by. We might use them later for the roll up if there's time. So just keep them in a reachable distance. So feet and knees hip distance apart. You take your towel, you place it between your knees. It can be in the length, it can be in the width, really doesn't matter, as long as you can get a nice firm squeeze of your inner thighs on that towel. All 10 toes are still facing forward, and we just roll ourselves down to supine. Supine means you're lying on your back. Arms to the side of your body. Bring your heels a bit closer to your bum. Then take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you just try and squeeze that towel as hard as you can. So you want to press your knees right through the towel. And as you squeeze, you can add a bum squeeze. But be careful that the pelvis didn't move. So it is not a squeeze and a tilt. It is just a very pure adductor or inner thigh connection. Release the knees again. Squeeze it. Hold. Hold. Feel how the bum automatically comes on when we have that pure inner thigh squeeze. And release. 3 more. Squeeze and hold. Upper back or upper body is relaxed. Head and neck is relaxed. And release. 2 more. Only those inner thighs are burning. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. And release. And the very last one, we keep the squeeze. So now, don't let go of the towel, but now we add the pelvis. We breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, pull your tail in, imprint your spine, curl the bum off the mat into our very normal pelvic curl, but keep those knees pressed into the towel. Once you reach the top, you should already be shaking a bit. Now pulse the hips up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, deep breath in. Now when you roll down, articulate the spine down, one bone at a time, controlling the movement till you're back in neutral, and only now give the inner thighs a break. So it's really a lot of work for those inner thighs. Let's do 2 more. We first just squeeze. Let the adductors contract. Let the bum come on. Take a breath in. Tuck your tail in. Posteriorly tilt your pelvis. Curl the bum off the mat. Keep the squeeze of the inner thighs. Press your knees forward. Pull your heels back towards you. Pulse the hips up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it first, deep breath, and roll down, breathing out. At the bottom only, now give those inner thighs a quick rest. Going for the last one. First squeeze, squeeze, squeeze hard. Now breathe in, tuck your tail in, imprint the back, curl the spine off, keep your inner thighs, don't let them go now. You've done so well up till now. Last 8 pulses, 1, 2. Don't let go of the towel, squeeze it. 5, 6, 7. Hold it, breathe in, and roll down slowly with control, acknowledging each and every muscle that's working hard today. Give the knees a hug. We keep the towel between the legs. If it's uncomfortable, you can turn it maybe in the length. So now it's easy. I find it easier when it's in line with your shin bones. So you squeeze it between your lower leg. But we again hold it. So this is working our core line. And the core line is the line that connects our left side and our right side together. So give the towel now a gentle squeeze. Take the arms just to a V, so just a bit wider than the mat. We start with rotation. Breathe into the right side. Now hold it there. Squeeze the bottom leg into the towel really hard. Don't come back yet. Just squeeze. Now come back to center. I know there's inner thighs are crying for help. Roll over to your left side. Squeeze the leg into the towel. Squeeze it and come back to center. We're going to go for 6 more. Breathe in. Bottom leg squeezing up. Breathe out, center. Over to the left. Squeeze bottom leg into the towel and back to center. We have 4 more. Breathe in, roll. Breathe out, squeeze back. 3 more. Squeeze back. Last one. Squeeze back. Are we going to do last one to the left? Sorry. Otherwise, we're unequally yoked, and that would not be fair to the body. Now take your hands behind the knees. Pull the chest up. We'll take a break in a second. So Friday, fun day. You should build up a bit of a sweat by now. We leave the legs where they are. For those that struggle with back pain, or that's just too tired to keep the legs there, you take your legs down and have them on the floor. If you can, challenge yourself and keep them up. Hands go behind the head. We lower the chest, breathe in. Lift the chest, breathe out. Lower, breathe in. Lift, breathe out. 3. Listen to your own breath. Out. In. Keep on going, keep on going. 1 more. Hold it. Grab your knees. Pull them in and take a rest. Next set, we'll add obliques. Obliques are the muscle that goes diagonally across our abdomen. Very important group of muscles, but also quite weak in most people. Okay, so again, figure out left and right in your own body. Then pull yourself up. You take both hands behind your head. We turn to the right shoulder blade. So feel that you're resting on your right shoulder blade. Then you take your left hand. You hold the thigh. Take the right hand. Add it. Pull the chest up as high as you can. Stay there. Do this slowly. Take the left hand back. Take the right hand back. Turn to center and lower. Only 4 of them. This is quite a tough one. If you do it slow, 4 is enough. If you do it fast, then you have to do 8. Lift the chest. Lift it, lift it. Turn to the left. Take your right hand. Hold your thigh. Take your left hand. Add it to the right. Now pull yourself up really high. You must be lifted to your maximum height now. Keep your chest. Take the right hand back. Put the left hand back. Stay there, stay there. Turn back to center and lower. Last 2, 1 to each side, that's all. Lift the chest, lift it, lift it. Then turn to the right. Left hand grabs, right hand grabs. Pull yourself up. Left hand goes back behind the head. Right hand goes back behind the head. Turn to center, lower. Last one, lift, turn. Right hand grabs, left hand holds. Pull yourself up. Right hand behind the head, left hand behind the head. Turn to center and lower. Give your knees a hug. Take your towel out. Maybe you just need to reshape it again. And then we place it under our buttocks. So there. So a good position for it would be where you feel the squishy part of your bum on it. So it's not under the lower back. Make sure it's definitely not under the lower back. It's under the bum. So that when you lift your legs to tabletop, you can go to a slight posterior tilt or an imprint. There must be absolutely no load on the lower back. Arms go to a V. So we take the right leg forward, switch, left leg forward, switch, right leg forward. We do a nice bicycle ride. I think this is how we will do cyber bicycle rides. switch, switch, switch. Let's add some tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 8, 6, 7, and 8. Both legs straight up to the ceiling. So once you're in this position, the back can round a bit. Must feel comfortable. If you find that the back doesn't like this, then reposition your toe so it feels supported. Now open the legs as wide as you can. As wide as you can. Luckily you're in your own home, so you can go really wide legs and close them. Open them again, stay there. Take your hands on the inside of your legs and press them wider. And close them. Press them wide. Feel this inner thigh stretching that we've worked so hard. And close. Open. And close. Hold it. Put the hands down the side. We're going for leg scissors. Flex both feet first. Now bring the right leg close and lower the left. Switch legs. 1. Switch legs. 2. Careful that you don't lower that bottom leg too far. The back must never lose its stability or its control. So the legs can move as far as your stability allows. Now point the toes, do the same thing. 1, switch 2, switch 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug the knees, hug them tight. Lovely. Then we put the one foot down, put the other foot down, take the towel out, place it under your head. We're almost done. This is quite a comfortable position. And grab your water bottles. So lots of people struggle with the roll up. I will modify it as we go on. But let's start with the way we're aiming to do it today. We have the legs straight. The arms go up to the sky. So the water bottles will help you, trust me. On the inhale, we prepare. On the exhale, we nod the chin to the chest. We lower the arms to the thighs and allow the weight of the water bottles to draw the spine forward to reach to the toes. Then we breathe in and we roll down slowly, breathing out. So if for any reason you can't do a roll up, you will take one leg in your hand. We breathe in. As you breathe out, press this leg into your hand. Pull yourself up and reach forward. Please be safe on your spine and don't strain yourself just to try and do it with both legs flat. This is much safer and it is just as effective. Inhale, exhale, press yourself up and reach forward. Breathe in and roll back, breathe out. Breathe in, roll up, breathe out. Breathe in, reach, and roll back, roll back, roll back. We have one more. Inhale and exhale. Pull yourself up to reach all the way to the toes. Now grab hold of your ankles, flex both feet, and point them. Flex, point, flex, point. Last one, flex, point, and hold it. Come up to sitting. We're going to end with rolling like a ball. Take all the props away. Have space. Bring your bottom closer to your feet. And we'll hook the hands under the knees. So let the lower leg just hang over the forearms. They just dangle. And then we roll back on the inhale. The legs can go over your face. Spend a moment there at the end. Make sure that you are able to come back. And once you come up, balance. Then we roll back, pause for a moment, and come up. So it's not that easy to have that pause. Often we just want to lose our control and fall right over. So you'll find that sweet spot where you can and up. One last one. Back and up. Hold it there. Let's practice our open leg rocker balance. Take your hands under your ankles, lift your feet to knee height, flatten your back, and then open the legs to a V as far as you can and try and hold that. So we want to maintain flat back, 2 straight legs, and just hold, just hold. There's 8 more counts. I am shaking. Now close the legs, bring them together, put the feet down, and take a rest. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a tight hug. So thank you so much for joining today. It is Friday, so I hope you can celebrate Friday as a normal, not so normal Friday. And remember to choose life today also. We have lots to be grateful for. Remember to book for Monday and the week that follows. We have the 7 a.m. class, which is our more intermediate class, having lots more cardio, high intensity work. Everybody is welcome, as long as you are slightly familiar with Pilates and you have no injuries. Then the 9 a.m. class will focus on more essential fundamental principles and some back care information and exercises for our back patient population also. And please send us your pictures. We would love to see you also. We miss you, and yeah, see you Monday. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining.